Hey everybody, it's Mike from GetYourRockOut and I am here outside Grand Central at the after party after a suitably epic end of the tour show from Absolva, and I'm here with the frontman Chris Appleton. How are you feeling, man?
Very good. Very mithered as well since I've got here, but yeah, really good, really good.
Yeah. That was one of the most epic shows I think Sound Control's ever seen. Just, I mean, there's an epic quality to all of the bands that played tonight, but you guys brought it as well. You brought a special guest to help you with that.
Yeah. We brought Luke with us, and it was a special event. You know, it was promoted by one of our good friends, Robin, that we know from Manchester. So we had somebody who really understood what we're all about. We had Asylum City Zoo, which is a fantastic new Manchester metal band. And we've got our brothers in Babylon Fire on the Rock Sector roster that have done the entire UK tour and coming out with us in Europe later this year. And then, you know, it's a hometown show for us, and I'd probably go as far as saying that was the best hometown show we've ever done. And that goes for Absolva, Fury K, any gig I've ever done. That's probably the height of a Manchester show for me. So I'm very, very happy.
It's brilliant. Not bad for your first time at that venue, was it?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, God rest its soul, our last Manchester headline show, I think, was NQ Live, which was quite a long time ago now.
That was when you were still Fury UK, wasn't it?
No, it was Absolva. It was Absolva, okay. Yeah. And we used to really love playing there, but you know, everything seems to have shifted to Sound Control, and we knew that Robin was working there, and so it all just sort of slotted into place. And it's so convenient because, you know, Grand Central is our sort of local haunt for, you know, boozing up and listening to metal. So it was just it just clicked immediately when we were having a gig there, and then after show party here for the end of tour party. It's fantastic. So yeah,
it's a good setup. You could do a pub crawl next time from here, Salisbury, Thirsty Scholar.
No, we'll just stick to GC.
Now, last time you and I were in this venue, after you had helped Blaze tear the roof off the place, I charged you that you should go out and have epic wild adventures on tour with Blaze, and indeed in your upcoming headline tour at the time. So now I'm here and I'm asking you to tell me some tales, man. Tell me some stories. I believe you had some special guests on the Blaze tour at one point.
Yeah, we did. It's weird, you know, every time I get asked this question a lot, you know, what do you get up to on tour, what adventures do you get up on tour, and, you know, it just seems like everyday life. You know, you get in a van, you travel to the next venue, you set up, and so your schedule is pretty much the same every day. And on that Blaze tour, there wasn't really many days off, and so yeah, you sort of you find it hard to remember the strange or funny things that happen, and but it's usually the really childish things that make us laugh, and especially if Blaze says something funny or does something funny, and we find it particularly amusing if Blaze does something particularly funny when he doesn't mean for it to be funny. And but it is very little childish things that are just said, you know, in whatever way. But yeah, in Poland, when we played the show in Warsaw, Sabaton got on stage for when we did the encore for Man on the Edge, which was kind of funny actually, because we played like Serbia, Belgrade, like a few nights before, and we had lots of stage divers, and Blaze has got like a strict rule: if someone gets on the stage, you can like give them a 1 second or maybe 2 seconds of glory, and then you throw them off. You don't have anybody lingering on the stage.
The Randy Blythe rule.
Trending on your pedals or whatever, you just throw them off. You know, subtly as possible, but you know that's what you do, because you know a lot of equipment, things can get broken. So when we got to Warsaw in Poland and all these guys came storming on stage, in everybody's mind was like, we need to throw these guys off stage. And for a split second, that's what we thought. And then I turned round, and then I saw the lead singer. I can't remember his name now for the life of me.
You're really selling yourself for that future tour with Sabaton.
Yeah, well, I remember the guitarist Chris. You know, he was a really nice chap, and of course they had the connection with Iced Earth because they went to do a US tour with Iced Earth, so we hooked up on there. But as soon as I saw the singer. And they have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles type thing and the combats. As soon as I saw him in the sunglasses, I thought, oh, shit, it's Sabaton. better not chuck these buggers off.
Although, to be fair, that really would have been great if you had. To say one day, you know, in the future, I threw him off stage once. That would have been a story worth telling. But I want to talk to you about your latest album, Anthems to the Dead, one of the best albums of the year, maybe the best album of the year. It's very heavy, very aggressive. I want to talk to you about how the dynamic changed. You know, once you came down to a 3-piece, but you've had some help on this album from some special guests, and you've done enough to amp it up, but it sounds heavier than Flames of Justice. So what changed? What did you do differently this time?
Not really anything, really. It's just different songs.
It's just stepped it up a bit.
Yeah, Flames of Justice, you know, it was written in about a month, you know. As soon as I found out Luke was leaving, I started writing songs. I was using the studio time that was actually meant to be for the next Fury UK album, and we used that studio time for the Flames of Justice album. You know, because we didn't want to lose our deposit, basically. So that was a big rush, and we had all these offers for, you know, SOS Festival, these supports for Iced Earth, and so we needed to get everything packaged up very quickly. Anthems to the Dead, we were writing stuff on the road, we were having rehearsals in between tours, and so we had a bit more time to sort of, you know, get everything together. There's one song on there, Taste the Blood, that was actually meant to be on the next Fury UK album that never happened, so we stuck that on there. And of course we got Luke in to do some guitar for us, because he's a fantastic guitar player as well as an amazing bass player. He's just one of those musicians that can just do everything. And then I've kept in touch with Doug Scarrett from Saxon for quite a few years now, since Fury UK supported Saxon, and we just text each other and be general guitar geeks about stuff, really. And I just text him, you know, do you fancy guesting on this album? And he said yeah, and he came down, and you know, he did it within the morning. You know, we got in the studio at 10 and we were done and eating fish and chips by 1. So yeah. Brilliant.
And now your focus shifts, of course, to SOS Festival. That's coming in the middle of July. Of course, Rock Sector Festival as well. So not only are you guys headlining, but you're very much involved. Were you involved in selecting the lineup at all?
No. I suggest bands and say, oh, these are good or these are bad or whatever. Don't go for these. But it's not my decision ultimately. It's Absolva's my main focus, and I help out, you know, with getting some of the other bands gigs and whatever. And but yeah, it's not really my control. But I got in touch with IMI. That was sort of half down to me. I got in, talking to their manager, and there's a couple of me other mates that help us out with the crew. They know ZP, and so yeah, that's so we've got IMI. But SOS Festival is it's a great festival, and it keeps building up every year. You know, it's just going to be massive in the future. I think, you know, I wouldn't be surprised 5 years time it's going to be, you know, as big as Bloodstock.
Yeah, it is very much a future headliners festival. You guys, you know, Savage Messiah, Monument, bands like this, you know, Triaxis and Chasm, Rock Sector bands. Could you just tell everyone again, just in case they haven't already heard it to death, where it is, when it's happening, how they can get there, how they can get tickets, that kind of thing?
SOS Festival, it's on the 19th and 20th of July. It's a 2-day festival on Saturday and Sunday. You can get tickets on www.sosfestival.net, and you can see all the lineup and everything. You can also get tickets from rocksector.com. I think they do a good thing. There's no booking fee or anything for the tickets on there, so you can just get it face value, and it's £15 for a weekend, and it's not going to get any more expensive than that, and it's the quality of the bands keep going up, but the price stays the same.
Quite a bargain, man, quite a bargain. So you said you're going on a tour of Europe after this. You're going with Babylon Fire again.
Yep.
When does that start? What cities you hitting? What countries?
Well, after today, we're going to Croatia next weekend. We've got a festival in Croatia. We've got festivals scattered across the summer with Absolva, or we're going out with Blaze. The odd couple of UK dates, we're going down to play a cool venue in Oxford and whatever. And then the European tour actually starts in September and runs into October. Babylon Fire are with us for the first 4 weeks. In total, I think Absolva are doing something stupid like 30 odd dates out there. I think we're out there for about 6-7 weeks, and there's a couple of festivals, and we're still booking more shows. In that time slot, we're still booking. People keep emailing us, "Oh, can you come in?" It's like, well, it's a Tuesday. What do you think? Oh yeah, well, it'll be fine. It's like, Tuesday night, you sure? So yeah, we really want you guys here, and it's fantastic, for people to say, yeah, we want Absolva here on, whatever night of the week, and really believe in it. It's great to see.
And how does it feel having that kind of exposure in Europe as well? The European metalheads saying this is a band to check out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, we've pretty much spent all of 2013 in Europe. I think we only did about 8 UK shows or something, and then a couple of festivals. So, not that we lost faith in the UK, but we were sort of like, it was just really taking off in Europe. We're massive in Belgium. We've got really good fans in Netherlands, Germany, Czech Republic, and Poland are amazing. France is storming. I think that's probably taken over where we've got Belgium built up. So yeah, going back to those places, it is really cooking out there, and they love the British metal. And but we're not turning our back on the home country. That's why we've done this tour specifically. And then after we come back from Europe, September, October, we're going to be doing another UK tour first 2 weeks of December, because we want to get back to a lot of the places that we've just been to and really hit them hard.
Thank you for telling me. I shall be there, and then we'll go and watch Saxon at the Ritz afterwards. We shall probably have to wrap this up because he has got a massive after show party to get back to. Do you have a message for all our readers at Get Your Rock Out?
Just want to say absolutely thank you very much, every single one of you, for buying the albums, buying the tickets for Absolva. It's you guys that's really made it happen for us, these past couple of years. SOS Festival will actually be the Absolva's 2-year anniversary since our first show, which was SOS Festival 2012. So we just want to thank you very much for all your help, support, and everything for the past 2 years.
Thank you very much, man. Have a great party. Have a great rest of the year.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.